Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And I'm Cryle Esselstyn Hart.
Yay! My daughter. You've seen Cryle a couple times.
Granddaughter.
And we are...
She is my true granddaughter.
You have a lot of granddaughters. And we have a dish today that Cryle introduced to us. And it's great because it uses all kinds. You can see this is like leftovers of almost everything. And it's a brilliant one that you've brought to us.
Yeah.
Our attention.
This was inspired by Carly from Plant You. She's a cookbook. She has a TikTok. She has Instagram. She's on all the platforms, so you can find her anywhere. But she makes these ginormous, beautiful bowls. And we, having a big bowl of our own, wanted to make it. So over the summer, we kind of started experimenting with it. And we've used many different vegetables, fruits, grains, greens, all the different kinds. But today
Beans, tofu.
Yeah, today we're going to be using a rice base, but you can do it again like literally anything you want. It's kind of just the construction that is really fun.
Let's say some things we've used. We're using, this is a mix of black and brown rice today, but in the past we've had quinoa, we love these Lotus Foods black ramen noodles, rice ramen noodles. Ooh. We've used potatoes.
I think you've even used spaghetti noodles because you ran out of rice noodles one time. Anything, literally anything.
A whole grain of any sort.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you want to begin?
So it's pretty simple. Here we have some leftovers, some freshly cut things, just a mix. But the most important part is to have a sauce on hand.
Thai peanut sauce from a previous video. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. We'll slide that in. But we're going to start by putting the base of this gigantic bowl down. So we're going to put some rice and greens to kind of make up the bulk of it. So we're just going to dump in a whole bunch of extra leftover rice. It's stuck all there. All right.
Okay.
And then we're going to dump in some greens.
Just next to it?
Yeah, just next to it.
So look at that foundation. Look at that Top Shot, Wade, or side, wherever you are. So we have a... Talk about getting your grains and greens. Here we go. Good foundation. All right.
So this is just we're gonna build everything on top of this. So this is just the base. So now we have, as you can see from hopefully above there, we have carrots, edamame, red cabbage. We have peas and
This is we have two kinds of butternut. This is butternut squash, and this is honey nut squash. I was jokingly, our friend gave us some of this recently, and I was like, "Oh, is it a crossbreed between Honey Nut Cheerios and butternut squash?" And she was so focused on helping our video, she didn't realize it was a joke. I thought it was funny.
It is funny.
Thank you.
It's like
it's
a dad joke. It's a mom joke.
Okay.
Anne is cutting some cherry tomatoes in half.
I
And
always feel like you have to cut them in half to make them taste better.
And we have our teriyaki tofu.
Yes, and we have a tutorial about how we make tofu, which will fly in here. It's tempeh and tofu. This time we chose Cryle's favorite because you prefer.
Teriyaki tofu is like my blood. It's in me. But you can do tempeh, you can do tofu, you can do neither. I just love tofu.
So how do we do it? How do you do this?
We're gonna build it kind of like a clock. So that's the fun part, just to go. You can do rainbow order, you can do random, you can do whatever you want. And I'd say cut a lot more if you want.
Okay.
This is gonna be a big bowl.
I was waiting for your instructions.
Oh, sorry. Okay. We'll just take.
Something like a wedge or
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Just a wedge. We're gonna just start pouring. How much do you want to use? All of it? A little bit of it? More of it?
Let's start with about that much, don't you think? Just
Yeah.
Perfect. And then want to do green next to it?
Yeah, go for it.
Edamame next to that. Maybe you can see it from us up top, or maybe you can see how we're building on
I'm
it.
gonna leave a little bit of room for the greens to show.
And I leave a little extra so we can have another bowl later on, or add if needed.
Carrots. And actually, something else that I forgot to add was we've also done this with like toasted pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
And toast, like just some other garnish just to sprinkle on top when you're done.
Which I will go get some peanuts, actually. Forgot about that.
Some onions.
Cryle.
And do
I want more?
That's we can start with that. Looks good. Onions go a long way, so.
Yeah, that's good. And these were extra Someone told me the sharper the knife, the smellier the onion or something, and this was a really sharp knife and it's a really smelly onion. Like I opened the fridge this morning and I was like, oh, onions.
Sometimes I can smell it in the water that we keep in the fridge.
I know. So what do you want to do next? I'm jumping in with just the next color.
This is just going to be like a mix.
Yeah, so this is peas, some honey nut squash, and these are caramelized scallions that we had with a dish recently that are so yummy.
Caramelized onions would be delicious too.
Yeah.
We're just gonna.
Are you gonna combo that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
I don't know.
It's gonna be a mixy wedge.
I know.
Oh, we gotta get this in. We have to leave some space for this and the tomatoes. See, before you know it, you've filled your whole clock. And this is our. This is a. And what's this thing called again? Silplat sheet. And Corral, you want to just...
No, and you got it. You got the knife. Or something.
We're going to just scrape it into place.
You guys, they're not being good holders.
I'm trying to show the camera. That's my problem.
I'm here for the splash,
Dang.
the splashback.
Yeah. Oh
So
my gosh.
it's a 3-person job, apparently.
Yeah. Up my arm.
Oh, and.
What? You didn't make a wedgie out of it. Well, here, we can do it right here.
Well, no, I am.
No.
Wait, Kyle, you're wanting it.
I can't touch my hair. I'm so messy. I mean, it's good. It's just going to blend with this section over
Okay,
here.
now the tomatoes there, and then we're probably done with our...
Well, we need the sprouts.
Oh, on top.
Wait,
Those are on top.
I know. Those are
do I
going in
do?
the center. Yeah,
No.
just like that.
Ooh.
Oh my God, we also forgot the butternut squash. Wow.
Add some chunks of
gonna-
that.
Well, you know, we could do that.
I'm going to add some, make this area look more orange.
Yeah.
And
But the thing is, all of this is just in vain because
Oh,
pretty
it's
soon,
so beautiful right now. This is my favorite.
Pretty soon, you're going to just
I'll make a...
mix it all
Want to do it
up.
after we do it or before?
Huh?
Want to do it before or after we do the sauce? What do you... It doesn't really matter.
Oh, I thought you were asking to make it a section.
How do you want to...
Sprinkle.
These are peanuts, just dry peanuts. You can get them unsalted, lightly salted, or salted. Assalted, I should say. You can get your peanuts assaulted.
Another mom joke for the video. No, I don't know
That
which
was a pun.
whichever one you want. I don't really care.
You're driving.
I didn't know that this was an option. I just usually throw it all in before we sauce it up. So I'm gonna throw it in.
Okay. Great. Love it. All right. So
Look at that color. So we've constructed our rainbow clock, and now it's my favorite time, but also my least favorite time, is because we're gonna drench it in some delicious sauce, but then we're gonna mix it up, so it's gonna, I don't know, the beauty will go away, but it'll taste even better. So.
Oh, I love these leftovers. I eat them day after day after day after day, after morning, for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, snack.
Yep.
Okay. No, I do.
So this is, and I said, yep, me too. So this is what sauce?
This is the Thai peanut sauce, your favorite.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying.
Yes, and do you want to pour or do you want to mix?
I'll mix. I got the
Let's get you
the
ready.
plants only claws ready to go.
Okay.
And Anne's eating as she always
Shocking.
does.
Okay, so here we go. Just gonna pour. Everything gets wet, but everything's gonna get all tossed in. And be generous, but also leave a little bit
You're gonna
in
use all
the
that?
container.
You never know. All right,
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Going.
You just toss it like a big old salad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you gotta dig down so all the rice gets some of the sauce, and so all the greens get tossed.
It's a workout.
It is a little mini workout, along with
Literally and figuratively plant strong.
ha ha ha.
Another mom joke for the video.
Okay, what is this mom joke? You're throwing moms under the bus. Wait till you become a mom.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
All right. So you toss this as much as you want, and it stays beautiful because it's so colorful. But what I love as a mom is that everybody who is at dinner, everyone to whom you'll be serving this or who will be serving themselves, ideally, they're getting equal sort of ratios of the, let's try to remember all things. Crowd put in purple cabbage, edamame,
Carrots,
carrots,
squash,
Onions.
peas,
honey nut squash,
peas,
Butternut squash.
butternut honey nut squash, peas, scallions, not scallions,
onions.
onions, but red onions, but also the caramelized,
Scallions.
no, caramelized shallots.
Jeez. Oh my God. We're doing a good
Shallots,
job.
and then the tomatoes and tofu and peanuts and greens. Woo, baby.
and
I'm sure I forgot
sprouts.
some-
And sprouts and the purple and brown rice.
Okay, Wade and
So there's
Kyle and
so many
Jane
plants.
are going to try this. Let's serve it up. Try it out. Can you serve it up, Kyle, in little bowls?
Yeah, here, and you haven't done.
Oh, you want-
I
you want-
want her to participate too.
Oh, there you go.
Kyle is trying to smooth out all the participation, so I get to do this.
Thank you. All right, Wade, I know you like peanut sauce a lot, so I'm going to put a little extra dollop of peanut sauce on your.
Well, let's give him a little more.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
got to get a good. That's
all
like
right. Dive in there, Wade.
like a.
Tell us what you think. All right. Cheers, you guys. Oh, yeah.
I need my tofu bite.
Mmm.
I already had my tofu
It's
bite.
a win every time.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what is in here, it's a win.
You could put the compost in a bowl and mix it up, and if
what
you
I
have a
like?
good sauce, it makes it better.
Well,
She's
really
you
nice.
know my secrets
The
now.
little crunchy peanuts are nice in here.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you think, Wade?
Amazing.
It's just it's easy. You just go in your fridge, and you see whatever you have, and you just chop it up and put it in a bowl, and then pour some sauce on. That's it. And it can go with any flavor profile. It can go light and or it can go heavy. You can put fruit in it. You could put maybe even a salad dressing if you want it to be like a not as dense. I don't know. Yeah.
Have it covered.
It's literally whatever you want to put in it. It's just the fun of creating it and then mixing it up.
And we're going to be doing other sauces with you over the next few weeks from our new cookbook. And this would be great if you wanted, like she said, different flavor profiles. We've got our cilantro mint sauce, which is a very sort of India flavor from India. And there's a lemon tahini sauce, which is very sort of Mediterranean. There's a walnut sauce, which I don't know what that is, but that's just yummy. Yummy, yummy.
You can put that on
Walnut
anything.
ginger sauce would be great.
Bye, Ann.
And we have a spicy almond sauce if you wanted to have it have a little just a good body,
Bite.
but a little bite to it. We
Did you
love that
already
one.
say lemon tahini?
Lemon tahini is sort of
Yeah.
Mediterranean.
We do that one
Anyway,
a lot.
We do that a ton. And that's good with like potatoes and other things as well. Okay, Anne's already getting a container for leftovers apparently, so we're going to say goodbye because we're all going to dive in to keep eating. All right?
This is going to be our lunch for the next.
Dinner. I bet this will be dinner, lunch, and I think we'll have like 3 meals for
Yeah.
the lot of us.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for
And one meal for Wade, too.
Yeah, and Wade.
thank you for participating with us today.
Yeah.
It's always so fun to have
Of
you
course.
on.
And
Oh,
thank you,
wow.
Carly at Plant U, for
yes,
the
thank-
inspiration.
Absolutely. All right, let us know what you put in your bowls. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.